Well, if you're looking to buy a home or condo on Oahu, you have more options right now. Inventory is up in most areas, in fact, way up from a year ago. And today, the Mortgage Bankers Association said U.S. mortgage rates have fallen to the lowest levels since September at just over 6% for a 30-year fixed mortgage rate. So with supply up and interest rates falling, now may be a good time to buy. And joining us this afternoon is the president of the Honolulu Board of Realtors, Fran, Villarmia-Kahawai. And thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. We really appreciate it.
We really appreciate sharing our information with the public.
Great. And you know, Oahu has a lot of homes and condos on the market right now. What are some of the areas seeing a lot of supply?
Our latest data shows that the Everplains saw over a 300% increase in inventory. Next came Maili and Nanakuli. There's areas like the North Shore where inventory is really low and Kaneohe, but that's why we said work with a professional realtor. They have all the data, they can give you all the information so that you can make a knowledgeable decision.
And you know, back in 2021, when the interest rates were really low, we hear about people paying more than the asking price, people bidding up the price. Is that still happening right now?
A lot less. At one point, there was, in 2022, there was a 2021, I'm sorry, over 600 bid ups.
That's crazy.
Last year is about 121 or so. So that's down. What that does is gives an opportunity for a buyer who missed out or got outbid to come back again into the market and see where they can fit in and where they can buy. Again, you said mortgage interest rates came down a bit and there's higher inventory. Sellers are more willing to help buyers get into homes.
Okay. And you know, the median home sales price, it's still baffling to hear over $1 million for a single family home on Oahu, you know, 1.1 million. And then even for condo sales, the median sales price over $500,000. For first-time home buyers, are they even able to get into these homes?
One thing I explain to buyers is median means, here's the median, half of the units on this side, which are higher than $1 million, and half are lower. So as a first-time home buyer, you're going to be on this side. There's still units out there available for you to buy. Again, if they work with their professional realtor, they can get them into that unit. First, find out what kind of financing they can qualify for to get that unit. And there's all sorts of financing available now. Local banks are bending over backwards, creating programs. In fact, there's a local bank that came out with a program yesterday. It's an interest-only program, but they're doing things so that buyers are able to get into the homes.
And do you folks foresee that the prices will ever be cooling off? I know this is Hawaii where the supply in general is limited, but will prices ever cool off, go down a bit?
If I had that crystal ball,
we all wish we had one, right?
I would win the mega millions, right, already. But you know, we tell clients, you know what, you need to look at the price, yes, but look what it takes to get in there. The down payment. Can you make the payment, right? Prices in Hawaii has gone up over the last 50 years. If we look at the chart of that, it went from here and it's here now. So, you know, the value in Hawaii is different from the mainland. So our values have held over time. So if you're looking at a long-term commitment, a long-term investment, buying a home in Hawaii is where to go.
Okay. And we were talking a lot about buyers. What about sellers? Is this a good time to sell or should they hold off for a little bit?
Depending what the motivation is for the seller. Some sellers have to sell because they just have to get out. They're moving to the mainland. They got a divorce maybe, or somebody passed. Or if a seller wants to move up to another property, say they have a 50-year-old house, but hey, I want to get a newer property. I can sell that house and get into a newer property. So there's different reasons why it's still a good time for a seller to sell in this market.
Okay, a lot of great information. Thanks so much, Fran. Villarmia-Kahawai, the president of the Honolulu Board of Realtors. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. Over to you, Mika.